And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered.
Here we go.
At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator. And Kevin Durant, you hit a three, you know he's coming back at you.
Paul with the ball. Yao picks him up. Lets it fly from 18. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Anthony in the corner. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
Well, Melo has had a 40% year shooting from beyond the three-point mark, and so you got to respect that ability.
Bridges finds Paul. Booker in the corner. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Over Yao. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
Bryant passes to KD. Back to Kobe. McGrady outside. Offline with his three. The Suns have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Bridges passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here's KD for three. Hits the three-point bomb. KD's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets. In the corner, Crowder with it. Back to Paul. To the inside. Stolen by Durant. And it's the Rockets on the break. And that one's good. McGrady.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Booker. This last outing we saw him pour in 22. Ayton a screen on McGrady. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by McGrady. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. And here's Anthony from the arc. The shot will not fall. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 7. Ball against Yao. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Timeout charge to Houston. And your City Texans.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamit's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. Now here's Iverson. Mutombo kicks to Iverson. James in the post. Defended by Crowder. Wade for three. Knocks down the three ball.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He knows they're up against an excellent defense. He's been planning ways to get around that. He said it won't be easy. We have to fight for every basket. This is our first matchup against them this year. Maybe we can catch them off guard. And if they adjust to that, well, we're going to have to adjust back. We'll see whose strategy pays off better, Kevin. Back to you.
Good information, D.A. Thanks. It'll be interesting to see which steps they take to accomplish their goal.
And guys, getting any kind of rhythm going offensively, I think would be a win against that defense.
Yeah, if you build the confidence early on, that'll go a long way. If you don't, wow, this could be a long one.
LeBron grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The drive by Wade, and Wade slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so here's Phoenix. The Rockets making the shot. Johnson for three, and the Suns miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Suns trail by 12. Now here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Shamet to end the run. They get it back. McGee, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Allen Iverson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the Rockets. Kobe comes in for Dwayne Wade. And he sinks the second. 32 seconds left to play in the first. James, the pass to Kobe. He kicks it to Carter, takes a three, and Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist from Carter.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Johnson in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
Garnett out there with Durant, and there's Bryant, then it's Iverson, and it's Jordan in at the two-guard spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now Bryant, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. It's good from long range. KD's got his third basket of the night right there.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Ayton a screen on Iverson. Paul passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Bryant. Outside for KD. Puts up a three. And another three for Houston.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now here's Paul, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Ayton, following the basket by Michael Jordan.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Kobe, the pass to Jordan. On the wing, Bryant, defended by Bridges. And Bryant slams it in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now here's Johnson. Ayton with it. He has 6. Booker outside. Just 4 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from KD. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Garnett.
His touches left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Both teams will make substitutions.
A moment now to see the numbers for Mikal Bridges. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 13 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
So many little things that you have to learn to grow as a player. He's just going through a bit of that process right now.
And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
And he comes up with the deuce. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Yes, that goes in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Bridges. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. The shot by Paul, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Paul with the steal. McGee screen on McGrady. Here's Paul trying to get open as Crowder. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Carter for 3.
Rockets foul.
Landry Shamet checked in for the Suns.
That's his first
Kane comes in for
foul.
Paul.
Substitution for the Suns. Landry Shamet.
Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Now here's Payne, covered by Mutombo. And the slam dunk by McGee.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
Here's Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. James comes in for Rodman. And Iverson's subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Vince Carter hits them both. Well, Phoenix shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Crowder. Down low. Here's McGee, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
Anthony kicks to Iverson. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Iverson's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Shamet missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Rockets on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half. Question for either of you. Were there guys around the league you enjoyed matching up with?
You know what? I always like playing Shaq because he's so exceptional, and he presented such unique challenges. I even would say that Akeem, let me guard him sometime to make it even more challenging.
Well, I would love playing Kenny, Ernie. You know why?
Well, why?
Because he can't guard me.
And now we turn our attention back to the first half. What a performance by Kevin Durant.
You could have called it a vintage Shaq performance. Definitely wouldn't call it a Kenny performance. Kenny's never had a performance. Anyway, he's pouring in the points. He's been on fire. Quite a game already. Let's see if he stays hungry in the second half.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Now, here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Anthony. To the right side. Garnett wide open. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Garnett's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Rockets. Ball against Iverson. Now here's Paul. D right on him. Garnett with the block. McGrady outside. KD can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A nice shot by Booker.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Durant kicks to McGrady. Over Booker. The shot by McGrady, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Now here's Crowder after the miss from Allen Iverson. Crowder dishes to Paul. Over Iverson. That's short off the rim. And KD's got the ball here for Houston. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Durant's got 16 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. And stolen by Iverson. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 18.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Paul. Rockets with the rebound. Garnett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 3 from Iverson sinks the triple.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3 ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
They need this, and Ayton throws it down.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
McGrady, and it's good for 2. McGrady's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Crowder against KD. KD against Crowder. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. And Ayton throws it down.
And Jay Crowder moving into the open man.
Iverson against Paul. It's Durant on the wing. He's got 18. It's good. KD's got 20 points. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Ayton finds Crowder. Ayton a screen on KD. Crowder goes in, and Crowder slams it in.
Don't see that much from Crowder off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
KD against Crowder. A baseline J. They get it again. Kicks it out to Iverson. And another 3 for Houston.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Paul passes to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Paul outside from deep. Sinks the 3-pointers. Paul's got 9.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady, defended by Booker. Durant down low. He's against Crowder, and that one's good. McGrady.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Paul passes to Bridges. Ayton a screen on Iverson. Bridges for 3. And the Suns get it back, and Ayton throws it down.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Anthony against Bridges. Kicks it out to Iverson. Here's McGrady. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Paul. Takes it inside. Iverson with some nice D. Here's McGrady. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size. and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
And so it's Houston sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
They've got LeBron James. Michael Jordan is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Garnett, and it's Durant in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Garnett finds Durant. Good on the triple. Durant's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Kaminsky is screen on Wade, driving inside. Payne's shot is good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's Durant with the drive.
KD, one of those guys who will go down on the list of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
Payne looking around. Kaminsky sets the pick for Payne. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Garnett left side. And the pass to Jordan. From 13. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
Count that bucket.
Are you surprised that Dwayne Wade is going to score that far in the paint? I'm not.
KD comes with the double team. Shamet on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Phoenix ball.
You love the pressure he's putting on them.
For your
almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for the Rockets. Iverson comes in for Michael Jordan. Now here's Payne. Back to McGee. Garnett with the block. The wide open look here for Anthony. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Houston.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
And here is Durant following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kaminsky finds Shamet. Now Payne. Back to Shamet. No good on the three. Rockets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Good space and pace from Melo right there, leaving the D with no chance to block that dunk.
Now here's Payne. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Now, here's Shamet. After Dwayne Wade's miss. Pass to Kaminsky. Can they get it? And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Houston with a big group substitution here. Yao, he's checked in for Garnett. Carter comes in for Kevin Durant. Kobe's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Tracy McGrady's subbed in for Allen Iverson. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns.
2 minutes.
Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now here's Payne. McGrady covering. Johnson against Yao. 5 on the clock. From 13, that shot misses. And the Rockets take it the other way.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Houston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
This was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's McGee. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Anthony with the bucket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And here's McGee. Following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. McGee a screen. Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing. McGrady kicks to Yao. McGrady outside. Can't connect from long distance. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.